Imagine this for a second. Your plane is falling apart over the middle of the ocean. Enemy fighters are swarming all around you. And the only pilot who can protect you is running on fumes with almost no fuel left. What would you do? What would they do? This isn't a movie script. It's a true story from the skies of World War II. The year is 1944. Deep over enemy territory, a lone American B-17 Flying Fortress is in serious trouble. It's been shredded by enemy fire, limping its way back toward the distant safety of the English Channel. Inside, the situation is grim. 2 of its 4 engines are on fire. The fuselage is riddled with holes. Several crew members are wounded, and the bomber is struggling just to stay in the air. To make matters worse, German fighters are still circling like sharks, waiting for the perfect moment to move in for the final kill. They are wounded, alone, and miles from home. But they weren't entirely alone. Flying beside them, a single American P-47 Thunderbolt refused to leave. This fighter pilot, despite being heavily outnumbered, became their guardian angel. He weaved his plane around the crippled bomber, engaging the German fighters, driving them back, and breaking up their attack formations time and time again. He was a one-man shield, a determined protector against impossible odds. All the while, his own fuel gauge was dropping dangerously low. He knew that every minute he spent defending the bomber was a minute he couldn't use to get himself home safely. He escorted the B-17 all the way to the coast and out over the freezing waters of the English Channel. By now, his fuel was critical. Standard procedure, the smart thing to do, would be to break off and head for home. He had done his duty. But he looked at the struggling bomber, at the 10 men inside, and he made a choice. He stayed. He continued his protective orbit as the B-17 lost its battle against gravity and prepared to ditch in the sea. Finally, the bomber hit the water in a violent crash. As the surviving crew scrambled out of the sinking wreckage and into their life rafts, the P-47 pilot circled one last time. And then his engine sputtered and died. He had run out of fuel. He expertly glided his fighter down and ditched in the water, right beside the men he had just saved. Thanks to his selfless act, rescue boats were able to find them. 9 of the 10 bomber crewmen survived that day, pulled from the icy water. And so did the fighter pilot who crashed with them. He had risked everything, all because he believed in one simple, powerful code: no one gets left behind. Thanks for watching. If this story moved you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible stories of heroism. See you next time.